Hi everyone, it's Amy Cruz here, mindset coach and motivational speaker. Hope you're all well today, and if you're catching this on the replay, pop a hashtag replay in and feel free to comment as you go along, as well as if you are live, say hello and let me know you're here. And again, just add your comments and thoughts. Let me know what resonates with you. I'm not going to take up too much time today, but I wanted to come in and talk a little bit about, just for a couple of minutes, how we can acknowledge the wobble and then create strength from struggle. Because what a year, well actually plus than a year. It has been a crazy time, right? I know that some of you in here will have created new businesses, will have maybe paused your businesses, will have done all kinds of different things around life to keep going over the last 12 to 14 months. It has been a really tough time, and this week with Mental Health Awareness Week, it's a really perfect time to just acknowledge everything that you've been through, but not only what you've been through, what the future looks like, because the future might look different for you now than maybe where you expected it to be. I know it does for me. I recently qualified actually as a mental health first aider, and it really gave me the opportunity to acknowledge my own mental health and where it was. And actually, what's interesting is I'm a person who really sees myself as quite positive, confident, outgoing, quite strong. But it's really interesting. It doesn't take that much sometimes to give us a little trigger, to give us a little wobble. And women in business, mums, whatever you're doing, it's hard, right? It's hard. It can feel lonely, it can feel isolating at times, and it's networks like this that really give us that kind of safe space to come together, to connect and to support each other, which is amazing, and such a pleasure to be here. So I wanted to share really 3 ideas with you today that just help you to move away from that kind of wobbliness, to give you a bit of strength and to help you to tap back into some of those things that might help you to move away from the struggle and move into a place where you feel like, yeah, I'm ready for action now. And it might not happen overnight for you, but it doesn't matter. These are just 3 ideas that you can give a go to right now. So I've written them down so I don't go off track. So the first thing is, it's an idea that I really embrace, and that it's okay to struggle. So when we're struggling, instinctively, it's a shitty place to be. It's not very nice, right? But it's okay to feel the struggle, because what that does is it gives us clues about what we're resisting, what we're working through, where we're maybe leveling up, where we need to focus more attention in our own personal development. So I'm not saying that it's okay to be stuck in struggle, but it's okay to feel the struggle, to acknowledge it, to notice where it's showing up for you. But here's the thing, it's not okay to go through that alone. You absolutely need to be there to call on your friends, your family, your networks, a coach or a mentor, communities that support you and have got your back. Because when you're struggling, man, it can feel really, really hard. And you can feel so immersed in it and entrenched in it. And it can feel like other people are saying, yeah, you'll be fine. And you're thinking, yeah, I'm in this and it's really, really hard. So yes, it's okay to kind of feel the struggle and to experience it and to work through it, but make sure you've got people around you that can support you. And even if you're listening to motivational content, maybe some YouTubes or podcasts, whatever it is, you might not feel like it's really hitting the spot for you, but actually just by listening to it, it is starting to help you to work through these things. So give that a go. That's idea number 1. The second idea is to remember that you have incredible strengths you probably haven't noticed or acknowledged. So deep within all of us, no matter where we are, our experience, our age, our expertise, we all have strengths. Strengths are those things that come easily to us, that come naturally, that we do without thinking. And so it's really important when you're feeling like things are a bit tough to go back to, where are my strengths? What comes easily to me? What am I good at? How can I use that to help myself more? So for example, one of my strengths is relationship building and connections. I find it easy to connect with people, and people find it very easy to connect with me. So that's something that I can use to think, right, who can I connect with and how can I best connect with people to get the support that I need, or to give them the support that they need. You probably haven't noticed half your strengths or even acknowledge them. So just have a think to yourself, like, what are the top 3 things that I don't really notice, but that I love doing, or I love being in. I know that for some people in the group, it might be creativity, it might be personal strength, it might be determination. Those things might come to you really easily, but notice your strengths and acknowledge them. And then the third idea is to celebrate your achievements. Now, this is an activity that I normally do at least once a year, where I just sit down with a blank piece of paper and I think, what are all the things that I feel like I've achieved this year? Now, some of those are business related, some of them are kind of personal achievements, and some of them are more general things in the family. So, we've kept a roof over our heads this year. I've managed to, make a contribution to the household, all this year. I've achieved an amazing thing in my business, or I've achieved a certain income level, or I passed my driving test. I don't know, it could be anything. There are no rules about how you do this. But what you'll notice is that you have achieved so much more than you really thought you had. So just start doing this, because it's such a helpful activity. And even if you just do it now for like the year to date, you don't even need to go back that far, and just start to think, so since 1st of January, what are some of the things that I've achieved in my life? Don't put yourself any rules around it, don't put any caveats around it, just go for it. And you'll be amazed about how those things come about for you. And maybe it's you launched a biz, maybe you pivoted on a biz, maybe you gave yourself a pause and a break and a step back out of things to give yourself some time to realign. All of those things are really positive. So I've shared with you 3 ideas that can help you to move from the struggle into strength when you're having a bit of wobble. So I'll just quickly recap for you then. Idea 1 was, it's okay to feel the struggle, but don't do it alone. Tap into your trusted connections. Idea 2 was, remember to acknowledge your own strengths. And idea 3 was to celebrate your achievements. I would love to know what you're thinking and feeling as you listen to what I've said today, and whether it's resonating with you. Just hit me up with a comment. I'll be live in this group again on the 27th of the month at 8 o'clock. But before that, I'm running a mini summit over in my Even Better community. It's taking place next Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday at noon. And I'm hosting 3 mini workshops that are all about helping us to emerge from lockdown, helping us with some positive and practical strategies that we can take forwards into our life and business. So if you'd love to join me there, I would love to see you. It's the Even Better community on Facebook. So just drop me a request over there. Make sure you fill in the joining questions. That's really important. And if you want to connect with me on social, I'm just Amy Cruz Coach over here on Facebook. So it would be lovely to connect with you guys, but let me know what you think as you've listened to this. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.